Hey guys, it's your girl Catherine, aka Keiki. For those of you who do not know me, you can follow me on Instagram at Keiki__cake, or you could subscribe where you could get to know me because I will be posting more videos throughout the weeks. This is my first ever video and I'm very excited. If you're already watching, thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell thingy so that you can be notified when I post my next videos. And today we're going to be doing an affirmation board where I'm pretty much going to help you encourage yourself. I'm going to give you a little bit of inspiration here and there. And I hope you enjoy it. If you want to continue watching, I'm going to be talking about how I made the board, why I made the board, what emotions were I feeling, what emotions were, how I was feeling when I got the idea. And just pretty much how you can do the same thing and different things of that nature. So if it's interesting to you, continue watching, give it a thumbs up, and I hope you enjoy it. So all the supplies that I got to make my board were pretty inexpensive. I got this black board from the dollar store. It was $1. I got these colorful starbursts also from the dollar store, along with the Mod Podge. That was also $1. This glitter and sponge I got from Michael's. The sponge was about $2, and the glitter I got a long time ago, but I believe it was about $5 to $7. Then these stencils, the large ones were about $8, and the small ones were around $5. They were also from Michael's. I got tape and scissors, which I already had. And one of the last things you're going to need is the cardboard, and that's what I used for the larger words that I placed on the board. I also went to the library and printed out the different words that I wanted to use. I sat down and cut them all out, which probably took the longest in making this board. That was like a long process. And here I'm just showing you the stencils that I chose to use and basically how I measured them out on the cardboard and cut them out. I also forgot that I had a hot glue gun, so if you have one of these, it definitely comes in handy, but be careful because you can burn yourself, as I have done so many times. So after I put the letters to the side, I kind of let them sit overnight so that they can dry, and then in the morning I just got up and placed everything where I wanted them to be and then hot glued them on. And just make sure you pour the glitter on something that will be easy to pour it back into the container because you can reuse this glitter. Okay, and we're back. And this is my board. Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Okay, so what I did was I put I am at the top for all the things that I am, because there's multiple times that I tell myself I'm this, I'm that, I'm not worthy, I'm, lazy, we put ourselves down, and I just felt like this was the moment that we need to uplift ourselves. And basically I was like, really feeling down, and I was kind of just upset with where I am in life, and just, I don't know, just a lot of different emotions. And I just wasn't proud of myself. And I just started making a list of like all the things that I am, and then I just came up with the idea of like, I am this, and I am great. Like, I am not flawless, because we all have flaws, but pretty much like I am lovable. I am all these things. Like, the enemy will tell you so many things about yourself that will just have you in a funk, and we don't need that. So here is my board, and I encourage you to make a list and do these things that I've done. It's not hard at all. So I did, I am brilliant, I am fearless, I am successful, because like no matter what it is, if I put my mind to it, I'm going to make sure that it gets done, like period. And sometimes we just need a reminder of how poppin' we are. Like, that's just that on that, I am gorgeous, because even though I may look like, okay, I'm looking all right, there's still times where I be like, yo, I'm looking crazy today. Like, so we just need that extra push. And, if you're not around people, or if the people around you are not giving you that push, then they need to go. But like me, I'm not around anyone really. Like, I don't really have many friends. I done moved out to the boondocks. So I like really don't ever see anyone. So it's like you just have to encourage yourself. You have to be that light for yourself, I am talented, because there's a lot of times I feel like I'm not creative, and I just be like, why do I feel so blah right now? And it's just like you have to understand, like, we all go through things, we all take our turns, and we just have to come out on top, because it's not about what we go through, it's about how we get through it, I am patient, so patient is something that I'm working on, So I put it on here because they say you got to manifest these things, So, I am great, because there's greatness to my name. I'm going to do whatever it is that I say I'm going to do. Whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to do it. I'm resilient. I'm unstoppable, because you're not going to stop this glow. You're not going to stop the shine. And don't let nobody stop your shine, boo-boo. Don't let nobody do that. I am more than enough. There is some times where I feel like, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Like, maybe, that's why it didn't work out, or that's why I wasn't in that position, because no, you're more than good enough. Like, that's what the Bible says. That's what my God says. I am more than enough, I am fierce. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed. It's a lot of people that don't have what you have, that wish they had what you have. So every single day, you just have to be reminded, I am blessed. The Lord loves me. I love me. Like, I am blessed, I am capable. Anything that I say I'm going to do, anything that I put my mind to, I'm capable of getting it done. Lovable. I did struggle with that for a while. I'm like, nobody loves me. You're very lovable. Just make sure you always keep that in mind. You're very lovable, brave. A lot of things that you've been through that other people would have killed other people. So just know that you are brave. Even when you speak about the things that have hurt you, or the things of your past, that takes bravery, because I feel like a lot of times we don't really admit to what it is that happened, or admit to how we feel, because we're afraid of how people are going to take it, or different things like that. I'm dedicated, I'm caring, committed, compassionate. That's what this heart says. It's a whole bunch of different things. I'm powerful, I'm courageous, committed, inspiring. I'm creative. That's something that I've been struggling with, like with my, I have a candle business, in case there's new people here that don't know. And I've just been like wondering like how to get people to really like the candles. And I just be like, I'm not creative, but yes, you are very creative. Like, who sits and thinks of a whole business, a whole website to put together, and all these different things? And it's like, we downplay a lot of the things that we do. You can't do that. You got to know that you is popping, boo-boo. You popping. You lit. Yes, you watching the video, you extra lit. You heard? Make sure you remember that, I'm loving, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm brilliant. You got to be smart. Intelligence is key. Knowledge is key. You got to be smart. Gotta stick to the books. Hood smart and street smart is good and all, but you gotta know your stuff. You feel me? So whoever that's for, I'm encouraging you to go back to school. Me, myself, I also need to go back to school. And not saying that that's the only way you can be smart and knowledgeable, but just read. Just open your mind, different things of that nature. I am a queen. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. You are a queen, and if you're a guy, you are a king. And don't ever let nobody put you below that standard. So if you have high expectations, keep them high expectations. If they can't reach it, then that's on them. You feel me? I am bold. You got to be bold in everything that you do. Fear is not an option. It's not a choice. It's false evidence appearing real. That's what fear is. So you got to kick that thing to the side. Get into your prayer closet and let them things be. No, the Lord put a spirit of boldness in me, not of fear. So I am bold. I'm confident in everything that I do, even though there are some times where I be like, I don't know if that's going to work. You got to be confident. Like I said, these are things that, I'm working on myself, things that, I have to tell myself daily. I am a leader. I am inspirational. A lot of times I think like nobody's gonna listen to me. Like I don't. But there's so many times where I be saying something like small and people be like, "Oh my God, I'm so happy you said that." And I'm like, "Word, like you took something from that, like all right." But it's a good feeling though. So just know, don't silence your voice because you never know what someone needs to hear. Like you matter. The things that you've been through matter. The things that you have to say matter. And the people that are around you to hear those things, they need to hear those things. So do not silence your voice. Please don't. I am strong. You are strong. Any of these words you want to take and put it on your board, please do. Like, just to remind yourself, like, you are all of these things. You are great. You are destined to be great, You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are all of these things. You are caring. You are lovable. You are kind. Like, you are a child of God. This was like probably one of the first things that I put down because I have to remind myself, like, I'm a child of God. I serve the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. I serve Him. And He says that I am beautifully and wonderfully made. He says all these wonderful things to me. He says that I am royalty, that I am of a royal priesthood. So we just have to remember these things and say these things to ourselves. Like, you got to stop putting yourselves down. Like, there's enough people in the world that's going to put us down. There's enough people in the world that's going to talk about us. And we cannot be one of those people. Like, I am, like, my worst critic. But at the same time, you want perfection and you trying to strive to get there. You also have to encourage yourself. Because if you're not going to love yourself, who is going to do it? This is just a daily reminder. You can post this up on your wall somewhere. Post it somewhere where you'll look at it every single day. And when you're feeling down, you just look at it and cry. Like, there's times where I've looked at this and I've cried and I just be like, I'm not that. Yes, you are that. You are more than this, And there's plenty of other words that I wanted to put and incorporate, but I didn't, like, I don't know, with space, and then I was still trying to make it look cute and everything like that. So, but just, I want you to make your own board. I want you to feel good about yourself. It was very fun to do. It was something very creative, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I just want you to know that you're great. Like, you're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Like, there's no one like you. There is no one in this world that is like you. So you have to keep those things in mind and just be great. Just don't let no one get you down. And that's how I was feeling when I thought of this board. I was just very, very down. I was in a very low place. And I was just like, I'm going to do this. And then as I was procrastinating on doing the video because I'm like, no one wants to hear that. Like, don't nobody care that you were down and that you were feeling all these different things. And then I started realizing, like, how many other people have felt the same way that I felt and different things like that. So that's why I encourage people to watch this video. I encourage people to make an affirmation board and just to remind yourself, like, I am great. I am blessed, And I love you guys. And if you watch this to the end, thank you so much. And yeah, so you could get a better look. I don't know if I'm like too close. And everything was pretty easy to do. It was very fun. So I hope you enjoy my video. I hope you subscribe. watching more videos, and I am very excited to see where this all goes. And I pray for you, pray for me. I love you, love me. And just that on that. You heard? This is just a daily reminder that you, sis, that you, bro, you popping. You heard? You are popping. Popping. You are popping. You are popping. You are. Ooh. All right, kings and queens and everyone that's watching this, prince and princesses, I'm signing out. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. And also, again, you can follow me on Keiki __Cake. You can follow my candle page,